Hey everybody, this is John. Welcome to the free video, and let's kind of dive right in here on the S&Ps. Main thing here on the S&Ps I want to point out is that if you are a fan of the 4-hour chart, as I am, we do have, it's a pretty clean break of the trend line off of the March lows. So if you take a look at here, March lows, we have a pretty solid test there, and we broke through it today. So at this point, I am looking for a test of the 382 big level retracement, which is right here. That would take us to about 2638. If that fails, then we could get a 50% retracement from this swing low to this swing high, and that would take us to 2530. So that's what I'm looking for here in the near term. Could that change? Of course. But isn't there a stimulus package going to be passed? Of course. The market knows all that. So I just play the charts. I was, it was bashed into my head by one of my key trading mentors, Peter Borish, who was the head of research for Paul Tudor Jones. He wrote the foreword for my book, Mastering the Trade. And he said, John, price before news. So what does that mean? That means first there's price, and that dictates the news. It's not the other way around. So that's just a long way of saying trade the charts, let the news take care of itself, kind of a thing. So for me, this is officially a short signal. Obviously, if we close back up above this trend line, that would eradicate it. From here, kind of the biggest things that I've been watching are, of course, Netflix earnings. Netflix, there's a lot of hype around this stock, of course. It's had this huge run. The market makers already priced in a $45 move. There were tons of people buying the $500 calls, hoping Netflix was going to go to $1,000. Netflix reported great earnings, and you can see they're down. They're down $7 after hours. So that's pretty normal. For this in the room, what we did on that today is we basically traded the same side as the market makers, and we did an iron condor, and we'll see if this works tomorrow, but it sold the at the money iron condor $50 wide for $36, and if we do open up right around here, that would be perfect. And then I sold some out of the money calls and puts. And then on the Qs, we did actually take some profits on our QQQ puts today. We had a call credit spread. We wanted to take that off. I continue to like the QQQ puts. We did roll it into a diagonal today. And then we did do the same thing on the spiders, where we've been holding these long spiders. That's been good. Rolled it into a diagonal today. And then my favorite trade at this point continues to be, if we do hit that $2,500 level, is doing butterflies at that level. So you could do that on the SPX. You could also do that on SPY. For this, we've got essentially bought it for $550. It could go as high as $100 if we close at $2,500 exactly in 24 days, right? That would be the perfect scenario, and this would turn into a 7-figure trade. I'd be happy if we could, bought this at 5 and sold it at 20. All right, so those are trades that we've been doing in the room, and a lot more kind of fun going on there. And then the only other thing here I've been watching is 10-year notes, which of course is indicative of TLT. There's a big daily squeeze setting up here, so I think this is a good time to buy calls on TLT. Also, good time. Someone was asking me today, when do we refinance our homes? I think 4 weeks will be perfect. I do think that not only do the 10-year notes continue going higher here, but it does take a little bit of a time. Like mortgage rates are about 2 weeks behind the 10-year notes. So I think, if you're looking to do a sub under 3% 30-year mortgage, I think you can do that now, but I think in 3 or 4 weeks you'll actually have a better opportunity. So that's what we got. You guys have a fantastic trading day tomorrow, and we'll see you at the next update.